What's up, comrades? In Soviet Russia, the game ends you. We are not going to end the game quite yet. A few people let me know in the comments and other places that you guys wanted to see more of this game. And I'm down to keep playing it for a little while. I'm not about like the arbitrary fame ending. Like, I was still having fun. There's still plenty of world left to explore and conquer, should we so choose. We accomplished all of our goals. I'm not going to say we only did a few things. We built more wonders than everyone else, and right now we're going to claim the Statue of Liberty as well. And we're going to start building that bad boy. But also, we've got, like I said, we've got some wars to rage. We've got to go see what's going on in these other lands and check this stuff out. We've got tons of units and techs and all sorts of things for us to discover and explore together. And I'm excited to do that with you guys. So, the real question is, where are we putting the Statue of Liberty? And I'm inclined to put it in Highmount. But maybe there are some other places we could put it. We put the Sydney Opera House over here by the Temple of Artemis. I thought that was pretty cool. This would kind of be a cool spot for a Statue of Liberty. Like one of these types of areas over here by Dunad, which also has stability issues. You know what? Let's get rid of this conscription center. Yeah, whatever. That's not an important thing. We are going to build this. Oh, it gets built like in like a harbor location. Interesting. Huh. This is kind of like a cool spot. This is sort of a cool spot. Put it right here at the base of the river, next to the harbor. That's kind of cool. And then we'll use all the resources of our cities to help bring the production time down to a reasonable number. 7 turns. Not bad at all. And guys, because we're continuing to play, we can start to get a little more aggressive. Right now we're chilling in most of our cities, primarily because our stability is so jacked in some of these cities. Thanks to our weapons factories, I guess, which gave us minus 10 stability per weapon on all cities. And I think I built 2 of them before I realized what the heck was going on. So we're going to need to build things to give us stability. You know, once we clear out all the other things that we're currently building, we'll focus more heavily on that, and we'll get our cities under control. And when we're stable, we'll be able to send our armies forth and do battle against all the other factions. But now, without any time limit hanging over our head, I guess we're just kind of stuck, quote-unquote, being the Soviets until the end of the game. Highmount has lost some population. Show the additional info. They could use... they're capped out at everything. But that is okay, because we've got plenty more buildings to make here. Yeah, get some extra researcher slots. Get some bonus science. Get the bonus stability. Stability is not a problem here, but that's mostly because we have natural wonders, and we kind of... we built multiples in this one spot. But yeah, let's queue some of this stuff up so I don't forget. I do want to get the bastions at some point and just see, you know... We're at 50 fortification here. Pollution levels are very low. Okay. A little bit of pollution because we did build an arms factory here. Outside the city. Man, look at the Empire State Building looking all awesome. You guys, can y'all help speed this up? You can indeed. Okay, that doesn't help speed it up much at all. What do you guys need? You're basically capped out as well. Would like to get an additional farmer slot. Let's get some of these early techs. The really cheap ones. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap in terms of time. But I definitely want to get an aqueduct everywhere I can. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Who's not doing something? You guys. You can build a harbor. You can get a hamlet. I think we built a nature reserve basically everywhere last time. If you want to look at what they look like. Let's see, where did we put one? Hold on, we'll find it. It's kind of a cool little spot. That ain't it. God dang it, I was just looking at it a second ago. Sorry, guys. I just saw it. It was somewhere in this area. We had one. You know what? We'll see it when we see it. I'll run across it and then I'll point it out to y'all. But it's kind of a... Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one. It's like a little fenced-in area. And you can see... I live next... Well, not next to, but pretty near... it's called the Wildlife Caverns. Wildlife... Nah, what's it called? God dang it. Wildlife Caverns? Ranch and Preserve? Something like that in San Antonio. I've been there a bunch of times. I just can't remember the name of it. But it's a pretty cool place. They've got like giraffes and stuff for kids to go and look at. But they've also got a really cool cave to go and see. Let's get more research, more science. I want to like really speed up our tech stuff. Okay, intern. Acknowledge, acknowledge. We may ask for reparation. And we finally got guerrilla warfare research, so we have access to our Evidence Bureau agents. They have gunners and sly. They ignore hostile zones of control. You could make a full stack of these, like a huge stack of these guys, and send them to another faction and, you know, ignore their zones of control. Taking advantage of the lands that they know far better than invading armies, local resistance groups are trained to fight lethal hit-and-run battles. We also got underground resistance. When a city falls under enemy occupation, these agitators help ensure that the city becomes a hindrance rather than a help to the occupier. Oh, they lose stability. And warfare scavenging. Modify all pre-industrial units' industry costs by minus 10%. That's pretty cool. But I don't think I have the ability to even... I mean, knights, I guess? I would produce knights. But I'm past knights now. I'm on to dragoons. Which are pretty sweet. These guys are probably my top dogs in terms of what I can build. I wonder, these can't be pre-industrial. Does it say anywhere what era they hail from? I don't think it does. I think you could just have to remember, kind of. I feel like anything with gunpowder is probably going to be post-industrial. That would just make sense to me. And when we're done with the Statue of Liberty, I'm going to make a couple of these guys. Might even make a full, like, squadron of dragoons. And I do want to make a single settler. I'm going to try not to forget, because I do want to colonize the New World down here, if that's indeed what that is. We'll roll another turn. We'll roll one more turn and get that Statue of Liberty done. I don't think there's any more wonders for us to build, either.
The Statue of Liberty is a towering symbol of unity and inclusion.
Awesome.
And was a most generous gift.
Hell yeah. They're mutinous, but they're going to be changing next turn. That's great. Can you guys be upgraded to the evidence guys? I guess not. The musketeers are stronger than them? Is that the case? Or no, they're not. But it's a case of perhaps. Oh, they're way weaker. They're just maybe just veteran. Just the veterancy really giving them those boosts. Or just the fact that they're standing in a friendly tile, maybe that gives them boosts as well. I'm not privy to. I just don't remember getting. Because we're maxed out here in pop stuff, let's get that. And then that'll be huge, getting the bonus stability per researchers, because we'll have a ton from the apothecary. That's great for us. And then we'll also get the increased farmer slot there. This is not where I want my settler, so I'm not too worried about that. Kerma could be a place where we get a settler. What do you have left? You got a lot of stuff going on. You know what, Kerma? Do me a favor. Get me my first settler. I'm going to take some of your pop. And you're not even capped out yet, so you guys are good. You guys are doing fine. Let's see. Kind of want to get some harbors here. That's food and money. Looking good. Is there a great place to put this? Not really. So let's go for... And the university would be great as well. But let's grab all this stuff. I think this is a good little combo we've got going with these two particular infrastructures. Alright, Napata. These guys are doing good in stability. Doing very well. Let's see what we can get for them. Yeah, maybe more food. We can continue to run it back with this. You know what? That's pretty fast. Let's grab that, grab this, grab that. Look how many science slots we have here. Okay. We'll fill those up, and then we'll just grab some of the cheap stuff so we don't have to think about it for a while. Stability is not an issue at our capital. No surprise there. It's going to take forever to build these dudes. I still feel like we should do it. We have a few other buildings that I would like to produce. Like I think this is a good one. Yes, let's have a place for our population to go because we are maxed out currently. And then from there, food is becoming a little bit of an issue. Is that the case? Is there a place? Yeah, that's a good spot to make food. Our money situation is excellent. This gives influence. For now, we do have ongoing trade. I'm going to stop here for the moment. Reevaluate what we may or may not need later. Okay, we're capped out on certain things. Yeah, I guess we just get all these really basic techs. Even if they're not exactly what we need for the moment. Let's definitely get the aqueducts sooner rather than later. That's good enough. That's a lot of turns. That's a lot of turns worth of tech, or worth of infrastructure, rather. We'll grab that. Lots of science. And I do want to get the... What are these called? The bastions? I want to get the bastions pretty much on every city at some point, right? Get the cheap ones. Get the cheap ones. Just have nice, well-rounded cities. And I feel like our stability is starting to climb in most places. Pardon me, guys. I need to drink some water. Chartered companies researched. The creation of charters and shares allows companies to manage and take greater risks in the hope of greater profits. That always makes me think of the, what is it? The Dutch, was it the Dutch Trading Company? Is that what it was called? It's in Pirates of the Caribbean. They always play like the big bads. But anyway, barrack services. Outside their duties, soldiers like to spend a little of their wages on drink, games, and other entertainments. So money from outposts. We have the option to make bank, plus 10% money. Stock exchange, plus 2 money per traders. And then Cabinet of Curiosities. This collection of animal, plant, and mechanical oddities from around the world is an inspirational jolt to the mind and senses. Plus 1 science per population. That seems good if you get that on all your cities. Our population is pretty high. What is our next tech? Patronage, which will give us luxury manufacturers. We get plus 50 fame on constructible. Okay. That might have been a good way to farm fame earlier on if we had rushed towards that. And then even more ways to get influence and science, which are 2 things we really do want.
Tell me about yourself.
You got a lot of resources, ma'am. We can trade everything, and we should. Sure. The British. I guess we're not going to war anytime soon with those people.
A dark day, if I may say so. Now that you are no longer one of the 3 most renowned empires.
Am I not? I'm no longer one of the 3 most renowned empires. There's only 4 of us. That's not good. that tells me I need to start going to war. I think we'll start producing probably from high mount. They're able to produce very quickly. Wait, did my settler get made? Did I ever make a settler? Oh, they went into this group. And I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. Let's send them down here. Now, obviously, we're not in a great position to make a ton more cities. But that's what we're going to do. I wonder if we're falling behind in some, like, overall strength ranking. I mean, if I start upgrading, I wonder if that does anything to that. These guys are good and they're very cheap. We're leveraging our gold because we have so much of it and we're really not using it for anything. Sucks to get rid of our old school Jaguar warriors. They were very cool. And finally, stability is going up here. I wish I had more ways to acquire stability than I currently do. Unless there's a way that I just don't know about. The districts lower our stability. So we're kind of like maxed out on districts. We'll take that, thank you. Through an osmosis
we would all
event.
benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
Yes. You have my attention.
I think this is who I'm going to war with. They are massive in terms of their empire, and they are quite powerful, and I think they're even on both sides of me now.
No, this will...
Which is a little scary.
How do you do? In every sense of the question.
Okay, I mean, I'm good. You're afraid of me, but I like you. I guess I like that she's afraid of me. That's not good. That says more about me than her, for sure. Our tech's almost done. Make sure our settler is continuing to traverse the seas. And patronage researched. As wealthy empires grow, merchants and nobles express their power by funding artistic endeavors and scientific research. Okay, happy to have that. We got another Aerostar, not that it matters. And let's look at our tech. There might be something interesting, like close, that we can get. Mercantilism, I mean worker slots. Trade fair, which we'll probably never use, but the manufactory might be worth it. That feels strong, but it's not interesting. Mixed with a steam engine. Gives us a train station. Generates rails towards neighboring train stations. The rails allow to travel instantly from one train station to another at the cost of one movement point. That feels super powerful for the late game, and it also unlocks coal, which is a resource we haven't made use of. Military coordination gives us howitzers and military schools. Like, we went straight to guerrilla warfare. I need urban planning. Give me whatever it takes to get urban planning. Coal generators, coal plants. Sure, I'll take that. And then oil here afterwards, perhaps. Okay. I'm good with that for now. At least it's something of a plan. What are you doing, Capital? More influence on the main plaza. Doesn't seem amazing. +1 science per population does seem good, though. What is this? This is an inventor's workshop. We can go super hard on science. I love getting the infrastructures. But at some point, I really want to get us another army. Or at least see which armies I can afford to move. The riches of far shores. Rejoice, word has arrived that your bravest, most intrepid sailors have crossed wild seas and discovered an entire new continent full of riches. With wealthy individuals ready to patronize more expeditions to take advantage of this newfound natural wealth, it is time you ask yourself how you wish to secure the resources needed. Power your great empire. Plus 30 war support increased when declaring war on relations, or minus 20% required resource deposits to be able to create wondrous resource deposits. I don't know what a wondrous resource deposit is. Let's cycle through our regiments. Okay, there they are. There's still some unclaimed land here. I really want to upgrade this, but it's got to be in my land. I just want to see. I want to have like one big ship. Why don't you come back? Why don't you come back to us? And we'll upgrade you. Turn you into something cool. It may even be awesome to make ourselves our very own navy.
Setting sail.
Don't need to continuously manually move them. They'll move at the end of turn. So curious what's over here. And you, good sirs, you could build a lot of stuff. An ambergris manufacturer. Yes, we want to make that. Already has an artisan's quarter built on it. Oh no, this works. This is active because it's red. Okay. I don't need to make that. Good. Okay. What else can I build here? Do we just keep going for the basic stuff? All of our resources are shooting up. We don't have enough, is that copper, I guess? To get the mana wars? I don't know if I have access to additional copper in my own empire. I probably have to go outside of my empire to trade.
I have a proposition for you.
We'll counter there.
Greetings, Sovereign. Are you...
Let's see with the British. They probably have copper that we can trade. And that probably, I think, if I'm understanding the game correctly, is going to give me access to the Mana War. Should I choose to be upgrading that.
I'm on it.
Come on, man, just land. Oh, do they need this little, like, shallow water? Coastal water to be able to land? Mercantilism has been researched very well. A zero-sum trade system, this maximizes a nation's exports at the expense of other nations and one's colonies. Our stability is still not great. I almost think we should, like, demolish one of these if we can. One of our factories. Get all the science. Get all the money. Start building our banks. I know it's a little boring because we're not in combat like we were for so long. Or perhaps it's a little boring. I don't know if it's a little boring. You guys tell me. I definitely want to get into combat, but we're doing all like the work of setting up our empire. Aluminum, that's what this material is. Interesting. So we definitely want to have that in our empire. Somehow, some way. You guys are pretty stable. I could see moving you. The question is, where are we going? And I kind of want to invade here. So maybe these are the guys we go for.
What concerns
The
you
Turks.
today?
They're aggressive. Yeah, screw these guys. That's who we're going for. Yeah. Okay. Where are we the most stable? Not there. We need that army there. We're somewhat stable here, but we'll start to lose it. But this is also one of my strongest armies, so this army's coming. Why don't we just move you guys up here for now? It was Napata, correct? Yes. Napata seems to be pretty strong. We'll move them up. And we're going to wait to upgrade because it'll affect our income. Let's make as much money as we can while our income is nice and high. And you are going to die if you don't move, so let's do that. Upgrade to a Carrack. Come down here and look at this ship. What kind of strength does it have? 49. Okay. Could set it to explore again. I was hoping it'd be able to upgrade to a man of war, but it's not that kind of a ship, I guess. Yeah, you guys go explore. Go do your thing. You need a lot here. But you're also very stable. Yeah, anything that gives me production, man. I mean, I think that's the right move. So in a bit here, we're going to have 3 armies that I can upgrade as much as I can. I mean, could also just build a ton of obelisks to the gods, I guess. Or just a ton of garrisons as well. I mean, this one gives me plus 25. It wrecks my food and such. I don't think that's quite worth it. Let's build one there. But yeah, that's probably the better of the ideas. Just get more garrisons. Yeah, I'll take one right next to the harbor, right next to the Statue of Liberty. Anywhere that's not doing so hot in terms of stability, we probably should just put an extra garrison. Like, this place is going to go down pretty fast. So let's get one here. -2 influence. I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, 20. Oh, that's sweet. Let's put one over there. Maybe let's put another one. Let's turn ourselves into dictators, I guess. Let's have another one. I like this. It kind of like blocks this area. It fortifies it for us. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll come back and, you know, reselect all this stuff. That'll give stability as well. Alright, y'all. I need to figure out where to put you guys. Are there any good spots? Good production. Not great food, though. No rivers. I see 18, I think, is that the highest one that I've seen in terms of, like, total numbers. And I also want to make sure I'm including the microchip stuff there. Or, well, I keep calling it the microchip stuff, but it's aluminum. And it's going to be used in a lot of the high-tech stuff that we're making. Yeah, we're going to make an outpost here. Cool. Yep. You guys are doing good business. Maybe get you guys another garrison as well. Yeah, we'll put one right there. In the valley. I think that's what we've just been missing. Just the fact that we can just kind of spam garrisons. They give me some influence. But it's really just stability. You guys coming? Yep, everybody's coming. Might as well get you moving. gonna say, we're not really going for more military research at the moment, so I don't think we'll be able to get like some next level crazy military units before we start a war. Alright, they're gaining population. Nice. Stability is holding. You have founded Fedoro, the land of the Fedoras. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to do that. I don't know what else you guys can do other than chill. I could probably disband you. Moskva! We made Moscow. Okay. This is going to wreck our influence horribly, but I did it anyway because I can't help myself. And it comes preloaded with lots of stuff. And they're already at, yeah, all the industrial, I think, stuff is already preloaded. Very cool. Let's get ourselves, yeah, we want that copper mine. Let's get that. We probably also want a hamlet. Tell me that that's the best area? Okay. Make a hamlet there. Let's get a garrison also. That'll all be relatively fast. Let's get ourselves a harbor. This is a pretty sweet harbor. But they have better options available. Let's get this one out here. We might get multiples. And then until we get our production like really online, we're going to need food, of course. Let's get a couple of those bad boys. Get a little production. I just want to see all the different districts. More really than anything else. And then here, we'll get that. Another garrison. And then we'll see what we can do from here. But we basically just made Moscow. I love it. And our empire grows. But yeah, ripped all the civics that we wanted. Let's show the civics. We could probably get one additional. Maybe there's something that will help us currently. I don't think religion is going to be one of them. Religious tolerance. You know, I mean, this might be good for us. Getting bonus influence. We lose some combat strength, which is, you know, at this point not totally relevant. Religious tolerance. Let's remember that one. Because that one might be great. We can spend money to increase stability in a city. Unlocks procession. That might be worth considering as well, if that's one of our only problems. Okay, I don't think those are quite going to do it for us. This would be a good one to get because it lowers the cost of enacting civics, which would mean we can get better future civic stuff. It's going to be cheaper. We'll get more. I mean, this is great. Elder's Wisdom is really great for us. You know what? What was it again? No, not Conquered Empires. It was... food and industry. Ugh. Yeah, we've ignored slaves this whole time. Yeah, it's this one. Freedom of speech. Let's enact freedom of speech.
If different opinions can't be heard, people might end up believing whatever ridiculous things the government says.
And yeah, we just made that way cheaper. And it's going to take us a long time to get another civic just because we just wrecked our influence by building our 11th out of 7 possible cities. And we need to hurry up and get the tech that's going to allow us to increase our city cap one more time. Okay. Let's end the turn. Please don't kill my exploring ship. Okay, let's click off of that. That's not really what I meant to be playing with. Y'all move, please. And then... what city? One idle city. One idle army. Yeah, you guys please move here. What do y'all have going on? You could use some food cap increases. I don't see any small turn way to do that. Would like to get these guys some walls, though. And then maybe we'll come here and start producing more food. Yeah. Get some extra food districts. Intern. Let's get you guys poised on the border there. And this army is as upgraded as we can get it. It's 4 musketeers and a halberdier. We can fit more units inside of it. We may even consider combining. I don't know if we could do that. One. Yeah. We would have like a few units left over. I was going to say we could make like 2 really strong armies, but I think if we just put a little bit of unit production in on one of these cities here, probably Knossos, in a few turns, then we can, you know what, I want more elephants, and I want dragoons, if I'm being real. But let's get these while the getting is good. I think that's pretty fun. And we'll just kind of fill out the remainder of our ranks with some of these units, so we can play with those.
We would all benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
My people need more.
They're reverential to me, which is interesting. Just get ready at this like little ford here. You guys chill. You're in a good spot. Let's go. In a turn or two, I want to see Moskva looking just awesome. This was our... is this a garrison? Yes. Oh, look how cool it looks. I wish I could zoom in more to show you guys. If it's hard to see, maybe you're watching on your phone. But it looks like a cool little like military base.
This new power will impact every aspect of society.
And we have electricity
from public
now.
Safety to industrial production. Change is coming.
Born in the minds of visionaries who tinkered with strange metals, even they couldn't have foreseen electricity's reach. And coal plants are now possible for us to build. Our tech is finally, you know, keeping pace basically with our ability to produce infrastructure as fast as that is. But Moskva is growing, and we got our harbor too. Awesome. And it looks like we're harvesting the copper as well. Very good. End another turn. Gonna get some of these farms built. We got our hamlet up and running on the other side of this cool little lake. You guys finish doing what you're doing. You gentlemen, you guys are good. What's going on up here? What do y'all need? How can I help you? That's an easy tech to get. Let's do that. And then I think we just get things like walls. Yeah, increase our worker slots. Bonus industry on river. We are on a river. Yeah, we just like jack the industry up a ton. Just let's open up as many slots as we can, is my idea here. You guys are now good to chill. And then let's move you here. Urgent affairs here. Another new civic. The meaning of art. The new playhouse is a triumph, finally bringing the work of your most brilliant playwrights to a much wider audience. With your cities now major cultural forces, art has become a mainstay of enlightened conversation. Given its ideological influence, you must now settle the question of who controls the artistic world. Academy of Arts is something that we could build, or we would get an artist studio. So this is if we have a lot of research, and this is if we have a lot of commons quarters. We don't have a lot of common quarters, I don't believe. So we'll probably end up going with the other. Moskva, you guys are killing it. I love this. We have our own little island. We've got our continents, and then we've got the 2 nearby islands.
Are you interested?
This bears
A
consideration.
non-aggression pact. You guys are... Who are you now? You're the British, correct?
You come to shame yourself once more.
Yes. Oh, we're going to war with you, son. The Zulu. You know what? We will accept. We will accept your treaties here. Can I not buy any of that from you? Okay. I guess in our treaties we have to open trade with luxuries. And then let's see. You know what? I don't need to do that. It'll burn my influence. But if I wanted, I could trade some other stuff with them. I get that now. I get that now better than I did, you know, earlier in the campaign. I didn't fully understand what we were doing there. But I get it now. And yes, we got some elephants coming. We're going to wait until they make like a whole, you know, another unit. You guys chill. You guys chill. And their job is going to be to... I'm going to put 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. So I need 5 units in total. I think that's what I'm building. Or I'm producing 5. Yes, good. Tikal. What do you guys got going on at Tikal? A saffron manufactory. We get fame from that. I'm guessing this is just a strictly better built version of the building. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's... This place is very much my industrial quarter. But we need all the influence we can get. It's also a great science location for us. So let's get that going. And turn here. Oh Lord, look at all this stuff. The Turks declared war on the Egyptians. Oh God, the world is descending into madness. I mean, what do you want to know? Huh. This is the Egyptians. Okay. I think we're still on for this. I can't wait to go to war with them. They're a nice other kind of smaller country that I think we'll be able to easily move in and beat up on. Doesn't sound good when you say it like that. But I think y'all know what I mean. Can't build a harbor. Okay. What can we build? That would be relevant. Perhaps... This is fine. May even behoove us to quickly get like a bastion. And you know what? Let's knock this. Let's take that out. Let's get a garrison here. And perhaps another garrison even... I don't want to wreck my farmland. Put like a garrison on each island. In the turn. It's going to be a few turns before we're done with these guys, but we're going to get our first secret police agent looking guy. Our evidence bureau. What do y'all want?
This proposition should be an all.
No.
Sweeten the...
You will never, as long as I'm playing, you will never get that. I wish I could permanently put it as a big no. What else are we going to build here? Yeah, we still need a lot of the early stuff. Or at least in the time it would take us to build 4 of those, or 5 of these, it might take us to build 1 manufactory, you know? So let's go through the process of getting that. Urban planning has been researched, and that's going to raise our city cap, which means we're now getting 737 influence per turn, thankfully. We also got public infrastructure. In the perfect city, light and space Markets and entertainments are available for everyone to the benefit of all. And we also have police force now. Bonus stability on garrisons. Yeah, hell yeah. We're building garrisons everywhere, so that's very timely. That's going to allow me, I think, now to kind of push out and not have to worry so much about the stability of my empire. And the new civic is running wild. The advent of urban planning, a scientific discipline dedicated to designing healthy, productive cities, draws attention to the empire's young, their welfare, and their role in society. Children's rights. Get additional research slots or worker slots for child employment versus child education. Ugh. That's a sticky one. It's a sticky wicket. Isn't that what the British say? I don't know. I don't know what the British say. But look at Moskva! Turning into a nice, productive part of our empire. What else do we have queued up for them? Another garrison up on the mountains here, up on the hills. And we can, we can get them a bunch of stuff that they're going to need. We got to get their food up, though. But it looks like their stability is doing just fine, especially if they get that additional garrison. Yeah, let's get that. Boom, we'll get some additional food. And then later on, we'll get grain silos and all that stuff. Yep, no reason really to mess with that too much more now. Napata. Get some additional influence. And maybe some... Just get this whole, like, suite of science-related things. You guys need more food. I see this now. Are there any great food areas? There's one here. We'll get you another one. Yeah, there we go. And some others here. Okay. It'll take a long time to get that done, but it's on the roster now. We're doing great. Another harbor. Harbor would be good. Got a lot of these other things that we could get to, though. Grab all the money stuff. Okay. We've got such a huge bankroll, and you guys need to start moving this way. I should have moved you probably 2 or 3 turns ago, which is totally my bad. No, actually, no. They must have just finished. Because otherwise it would have told me that Knossos needed something to produce. So I think we're fine here. Yeah, let's get the bonus money. Hard to be mad at bonus money. And very soon we're going to upgrade all of this. I probably don't need more than 3 armies to do this. Steam engines have been researched. Rail-assisted construction. Colony blueprint. Which probably would have been better for us founding the New World. Coal is something we can grab now, and then the train stations, which we'll mess with. Simple elements, water, heat, and a piston come together as humankind learns to turn steam pressure into a rotational force. Very cool. Thank you for the science. Yeah, you guys complete your movement. Inconvenient truths. There has been an unsettling turbulence to the weather in recent years. The season seems less reliable than they once did. Though scorned by many of their peers, several preeminent scientists argue that the emissions of increasing industrialization are causing the planet's temperature to rise, and in turn its climate to grow less predictable. They claim the disruption will grow far more severe if rapid action is not taken. We can investigate, spend money to get science, chances of triggering another narrative event, fund further study into this hypothesis. If there is an impending threat, we must know before we act. We can dismiss to get increased industry, chances of triggering another narrative event. Poppycock and nonsense. We will not diminish our prosperity to appease a few doomsaying scholars. Or we can act. Spend 800 and lowering our industry. Order our factories to devise cleaner methods of operation. Sanction those who do not comply. Let's investigate. I want to see what happens.
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
Bastion's going to be done there next turn. Happy about that. And no, it doesn't look any different. I was hoping we get like some cool walls or something.
I have a proposition for you.
My people need more.
I hear you, man. Let's go here. High Mount, what are you guys building? We have access to we can build a train station. Where do we want a train station? Sure. I'll build a train station there. Get some additional money per traders. Money per trade route. More money from trade. Huh. Let's get all the trade. Move, please. And then inconvenient truths, too. After long and careful study, your scientists present the results of their studies into the effect of an ever hotter Earth. Their findings make for bleak reading. Flash fires and coastal flooding will ravage countless communities in the decades to come. There is a window of opportunity in which to prevent this, though the cost of change will be high should we act while we still can. We can spend money to change, or we can go stasis and get additional money. Accept donations from fossil fuel magnates and ignore the scientists' findings, for this is tomorrow's crisis, not today. No, we're going to change. For the sake of everyone, penalize the use of fossil fuels, subsidize renewables, and fund innovation. Confirm. I will be the change that I want to see in the world.
The first train stations link up. Connect distant lands. Transfer goods and travelers at unthinkable speeds.
That's our first train
Hopefully,
station.
The lounge car is well stocked.
But we're going to need to build another one for it, I think, to really function. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless, right? I will say also, they need another hamlet. Oh, wow, look at the production on that. Get some dragoons in here. Get some elephants in here, and we're going to upgrade these guys very soon. Let's move, please, and then we'll see what kind of extra movement we have. I mostly just want to make these armies interesting. You guys already have an elephant, right? Yeah, you guys are going to be all musketeers. Let's give you some cool stuff. There we go. You've already got an elephant as well. Boom. Awesome. If we can't win the war with these stacks, then I don't know what we're doing. Boom. We're going to war, I think, maybe in the beginning of the next episode. We're getting close to the end of today's episode, I think. We've unlocked propeller research. Revolutionizing seafaring vessels, ships need no longer travel at the whims of wind and current. So that gives us whale fishing, seafood wholesalers, steam frigates, which is probably what our current ship upgrades into, and then the ironclad, which is the more aggressive fighting ship. We almost certainly need to start seeing like where the coal can be found. There's probably a way to do that. Like here. Like, yeah, we need to come here and do this. And make sure we have access to these types of resources when the time comes. What is this for? Oh, that's the train station. Okay. I guess we don't have the oil tech yet. I know where it is though. I know how to get it. We can get a train station though. Which is kind of cool. We'll put one down here. Do we just build these? I want to build one of these and see what happens. And then here, you guys, you have access to a resource as well. That I'm currently... Oh, there it is. And that's it. That's coal. Excellent. That is a train station. Where on earth do you want me to build this harbor? Way up here, huh? We'll do that. And then perhaps a train station anywhere in particular. We can build one way over here. In a spot that won't cause any problems, perhaps. And then we'll be able to, if we need to, we can make units at high mount and then put them on a train and send them over there. If I'm understanding it correctly, and I hope I am. I want to go check on Moscow in a second. Alright, we got a lot of idle cities. Another Aerostar. Doesn't mean much, right? Kerma, you guys have been doing pretty good. Do we have a train station here? Okay. I'll take your word for it that that's a good spot. Let's just grab all the science-y stuff. Grab the influence-y stuff and grab the money stuff. And then we'll see what happens next. Whale fishing. Fishing infrastructure including industrial-sized harpoons, nets, vessels, slaughterhouses, and fishmongers allow the harvesting of the biggest sea dwellers. I wanted to see what this looked like here. It's kind of a cool saffron. If you guys have ever seen the movie A Scanner Darkly, that's what it reminds me of, the ending. When he's in like the poppy field place, the flower that they use to like drug people. Very, very creepy movie there, dystopian type of situation. Let's see, what do we have here that we would like? Let's get some industry bonuses. Get all the cheap stuff. Not all the cheap stuff, but cheap stuff that's relevant. You guys, you're generating population at a much faster rate than you were. That's excellent. Let's see what a harbor looks like here. You know what? That's fine. Let's pop that in. That's going to generate food, which is mostly what I was looking for. Quality food generation. And then let's maybe grab another spot here. Okay. How's Moscow doing? Alright, they're getting into making actual buildings now. Yeah, their population should be shooting up, thanks to all the districts that we made here. Pretty happy about that. Could also give them a train station. Although, I don't know if they have to be connected. I don't know if the water is a problem for train stations. I know in real life it's a problem. I don't know if it's a problem for the game, though. All this is going to go up a lot higher of these numbers once we... Oh no, it already has that. Yeah, this was like a really kind of crappy quarter to put there. We'll put it here. And I guess we'll get some food out here. And we'll speed all that up. And I think that'll be good for them. And then they'll be able to start getting their own infrastructure. Man, are we ready to go to war? I feel like the answer's got to be yes, huh? We're not waiting on any type of war. We got oil coming. But we're not waiting on any type of war. I feel like the howitzers are what the elephants are going to upgrade into. But yeah, to finish my train of thought, I don't think we're waiting on any type of major war upgrade. Industrial silos, sawmills, factories. That looks very good for production. I don't know. I messed up my tech. I hate using that screen because I don't know how to use it quite yet. Okay. You guys, the war is about to be on.
Yes.
Can we not go up this area? Oh, no. We got to go up the coast. Okay. Where are your cities? You've only got 2. Alright. I know where we're going. Oh, we can go that way. Wait. What are you doing, man? Wait. The movement is so wonky, man. Just get in the water. Yeah, just get in the water.
I'm on it. Make like Marines.
Why? Just go this way. I don't want to trespass on these guys. We don't have open borders. I don't want to cause a war. That's my only thought. I want to just take that one little spot.
Should be in
I can make
all our
open borders with them,
sweet on
which
the
is kind of hilarious. That I've been refusing it the whole time. Please. Land.
Right. No way to do that.
Yeah, you guys just need to get in the water, please. I mean, that's fine too. However you want to get up. Let's do it. That'll work. No one ever tells you the frustrating part of war is directing traffic. You guys are looking quite stable. Happy to see it. With that, we'll just grab all these little infrastructures that we want. May end up going to war here at some point. 70 fortification value, pretty huge. Though I'm sure that matters a hell of a lot less once howitzers start becoming a thing. Oh, we have become Death Destroyer of Worlds, the Bhagavad Gita / dude who invented the atomic bomb, or one of them. Grave tidings. A letter from one of your most eminent scientists warns that the specter of nuclear holocaust has been unleashed on the world. Citing an extremely reliable source, they make clear that a rival empire has developed nuclear technology that might herald a new atomic age and weapons of mass destruction. What will your response be? We can marshal or we can educate. I'm going to war, so getting bonus combat strength seems good. But I probably won't even be hitting a city for like another 10 turns. So let's grab the science that's educate.
You're at the end of an ideology axis? Well, there's something to be said for unswerving dedication to a cause.
I may not have nukes, but what I do have...
Yes.
What I do have is a lot of guys with muskets. And if you don't have a lot of guys with muskets, you're in trouble. Would love to just go and take their capital. Please go.
On your feet.
There we go. And we can start ransacking all of this. What is this? Kind of a cool, like, modern looking area. Like maybe like a little park. It's giving them faith. Nimiton. The heck is that? That is just the name of the city? Just a huge food producer? And then at our capital, probably want to just go for... You get bonus money. Money's not really an issue right now. Just get all this stuff. Passeron, what are you guys doing? Anything that doesn't take very long, let's get that. In turn. And I think that's going to be it for us today, guys. We're setting everything up here. And then when we come back next time, we did so much development on our cities. And we expanded, created Moscow. That was pretty cool. We got a lot of tech going. But mechanization has been researched. Stronger, faster, more productive. Mechanization is the dream of tomorrow today. And our industrial costs are lower, and we've got all these really good things to build, but we're also going to have to offset it probably with production of forests because of how much pollution it looks like that's going to generate in the world. Okay. Looks like a war has ended. But like I said, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, and the channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.